So this is the other side. We're going to be doing Ravenwood Lane Novice. For based on every time I do the new house, I'm going to just let this part go. You can hold the space bar to kind of skip through all this. But for the very first time of doing any new house, we'll do this. But this game came out about 2 months ago. I believe it came out March 7th. It's a two-person husband-wife team, I believe, that has made this game. I've been playing this game for about 4 days. It is, honestly, it's a pretty damn good game. I am highly impressed with this game so far. What we're going to be doing right now is Cleanse. I'm finding, so they've got two modes right now, Cleanse and Identify. Identify is what you would expect from like Phasmophobia, Ghost Exile, Demonologist, Ghost Watchers, things like that. The Cleanse is more like an exorcism, but it's its own separate game mode. And the cool thing is that, yeah, you can do this without... So, you could do this just playing around. It's its own separate thing. So, one of the nice things about this is... Now, you do have to worry about when it starts hunting, you don't want this stuff on. But while you're searching around, you can have every single thing on. And it will record. Right now, I've got Tier 1 EMF. It doesn't make a sound, so I'll hold this in my hand, and then periodically just check the thermo and see if my temps change. And then if they do, then I'll just backtrack. But you can see the thermo on the Tier 1 has a low. So if you find a room that is, you know, the temp start going down, you can actually just, you know, backtrack and see if you can find that ghost. So for your first two houses, Ravenwood and Cedar Lane, honestly, your phone is fine. Your phone flashlight. Once you get to the mansion and to the psychiatric ward, then you might want to start thinking about either a flashlight or a headlamp, something like that. Just realize that the headlamp, you still takes up a spot, which I've kind of asked, you know, it's a headlamp. It's not using either one of my hands. Why is this taking up a spot in my inventory? So we'll see if that ever gets changed. Flashlight, I understand. Headlamp? No, I don't understand headlamp. Alright, so we have not found the room yet. But the phone is pretty cool on this game. Up, probably here. Maybe. Yeah, we're dropping temps pretty good. Probably here. Are you here? Not sure if that's... I don't know what that is, to be honest. So, nice thing about this thermometer, you can actually stick it on the wall. And you can come back and take a look at it later. I think that... So here... So on the cleanse mode, you're going to get evidence for every single piece of gear you have. So EMF, thermal, radiation, UV, audio, writing. I'm still trying to figure out what some of these sayings are. I don't know if that was a phrase. I don't know if that's a single word. I don't know if that's intelligible. I think it was single, and it can change. So you might get an unintelligible sounds at one point, but then you might get a single word responses at another point. And you always take the higher on this. We're going to go with, we're going to go with the unintelligible for right now. But yes, but every single piece of evidence you got in this box, you're going to want to get something for. Take that. Go ahead and grab the crucifix also. But as you see, you got a heartbeat monitor. Once you get above 100, you want to start thinking about taking pills. We don't need to take pills right now. One thing about the flashlight on your phone, it actually will bleed out your UV. So like in this case we have, this is level 1. There's a tutorial that'll help walk you through all of this. They actually do have a tutorial for the cleanse part. And you honestly don't really need a tutorial for the identify section because it's just like everything else. So you see that writing, that is tier 2. But definitely the cleanse, definitely do the the tutorial. Oh wait, it's 2.5. 2.5 does, yeah, there we go. Right now it looks like basic radiation, so minimal. So the book, so here's the one thing about the book. You want to pick up the book each time. So we know we got 2 that time. Pick it up, turn the, and basically it's like turning the page. Just turn the page and see if you get anything different. Dude, that seemed like a phrase. Our thermal at right now. Oh, minus 11. Right now we're looking at... They got that backwards. So right now it looks like we've got everything actually there. So I could right now go out and grab the A fixer. So let me go out and show this. Even if I'm wrong. Actually, let's pick up this. Sandy's that. Let's go ahead and take pills. Yeah, first impressions on this game. Look, I'll be honest. I love the cleanse. I love this whole cleansing mode that they've got. I've been doing this now on stream as a, like, I'll do Faz for about 4 hours. Then I pop over and I do about 3 hours or so this game. And I freaking love. I freaking love this mode. Now, here's the one thing that does kind of not annoy, but I'm not totally fond of, is this part. So I kind of have to write everything down before I put it in the A fixer because I don't remember everything in a row. And then you have to put it in the A fixer. But you have to remember all this stuff, and you have to type it all. So this I find a little clunky. But overall, I still like it. You can't hit tab to autofill. Radiation. So basically, you got to do this part. So I love the part of having to do this. I'm not liking this part, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. I'm hoping at one point that they kind of add where the phone, like you could take what you got in the phone and transfer to this, because this is kind of clunky. So once you got everything entered, you want to hit scan. And then it'll start scanning. So while it's blue, it means it's scanning. If you move too far away from the affixer, it will, like, basically out of this circle, it will turn yellow and you have to start over. You don't have to refill everything, but you just have to start it up again, scan it again. If it turns red, run, because it means you're getting hunted. If it goes green, like this, it means you've got everything scanned in correctly. So now what you want to do is, so now your next phase, turn this off, that's annoying. So your next phase is to truly cleanse the house, you have to find the artifacts. I'm on intermediate, so novice, there's 2 artifacts. In this house, there will always be a ball and a mask. In cedar, they are shotgun shells and a, like, ice cool, like a Seagram ice bottle. I can't remember what is in the mansion or in the sanitarium off the top of my, or sanatorium off the top of my head. But novice you'll have 2, intermediate you'll have 3, expert you'll have 4, and I can't remember what the highest level is, but that will have 5. And you can still get hunted during this part. So make sure that your sanity is good, and if you need to go out and pop out and get pills, then make sure you got pills and go out and pop. From what I've been getting, from what people have been telling me, and from what I've been experiencing, I take a set of pills when I start entering, and I take a set of pills, and I have a set of pills on me when I start walking around to make sure my sanity does not pop over 100, 105. I don't see anything. Must be over here. Oh, there it is. There's one ball. It's annoying. Now, the one thing I did not do, and I should have, and you probably should do it all the time, is make sure that you constantly, make sure you check your tasks. Like flawless UV, flawless writing, and escape a hunt. I did not do that. There's a mask. Right, we got all the ethereal artifacts. Oh, I must be on novice. Now, what I could do is do this. There is a hot bar. Pop that. Grab that. I don't know if we're going to see anything. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to see another one of those. But that is basically it. So we got the ghost. So first impressions on this game are, honestly, I love the cleanse mode. Identify mode is basically just like your regular ghost hunting game, like Phasmophobia, Demonologist, stuff like that. It doesn't have an exorcism. This is the exorcism part. They're two totally separate game modes, and they definitely play differently. So I like the fact of every piece of gear you're gonna have something, and it's gonna be different. And you sometimes have to check, like everything that's like was level 1 here. I should have gone back and checked, which I kind of did, and we weren't really getting anything higher than that. So, but once you get to the highest, you're done. Even though if you like get a 1 or 2 after you get this, you're fine. You always go with the highest. Then do that. Then you go in your little box here. You got a little timer at the bottom right. And that is it. Your tablet will tell you everything that happened. So we got the spectral, we got the ethereal artifacts. Because I used loaner gear, it took $145 away from me. So you kind of want to get your own gear as soon as you can, so you don't lose money. Go over here to show your evidence. So writing was 2. Writing was 2. UV was 1. Thermal was 3. Radiation was 1. EMF was 2. And audio phrases was 3. Which I believe is exactly what we got. Yep, that was exactly what we got. So, in the ghost stats, our time and favorite location was 7 minutes. 22 interactions. Events executed 3. Hunts. We're all novice. Novice gives you a pretty good amount of time to figure out what you want to do. And, you know, find the ghost, stuff like that. It definitely gets a little harder on intermediate. Gets a little bit harder on expert. What was the other mode? You hit tab to get out of the tablet. The other mode is master. I have not tried a game in master yet. I have tried games in expert. But yeah, but there you go. That's Ravenwood. I'll probably put out a couple more of these showing you guys each house. Probably won't be going, I'll probably just be doing regular hunts and not going over, you know, my thoughts and things like that. But I would definitely, you know, let me go over to here. So I would definitely put this game on your wish list. And if you can buy it, I would definitely buy it. Just for the cleanse mode. The cleanse mode alone is worth I think it's $14 US right now. The cleanse mode alone is worth the game. I'm having a blast with the cleanse mode. Don't get me wrong, the identify mode is fun also, but it's like every other ghost hunting game. I mean, the gear is different. The gear is a little different, things like that. But overall, it's still, you're gathering 3 evidences, you're doing some secondary objectives, and you're figuring out what the ghost is. Right now, not all the ghosts have behaviors. I think 4 do out of the, I think 16 or so ghosts that there are. They're working on getting the rest. Right now, there's 4 maps. The 5th map is coming out within 2 weeks. They've got a under development. Active development currently is a cemetery. And then after that, planned, they have a orphanage, a military bunker. I think that's it. I think when all's said and done, I think there's going to be like 8 maps. I mean, there's going to be more maps, but right now what's planned is I think there's 8 maps. So their active development is the cemetery, and the 5th map is coming out probably within a couple of weeks. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys like it. If you guys haven't subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel. And other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Peace.